So as we've been telling you, New York City is expected to enter phase 2 of reopening on Monday. However, Governor Cuomo is very clear that if businesses do not follow the rules this weekend, they will be penalized.
There are rules. It's not we reopen, hallelujah. No. That's what other states did, and that's a mistake. We reopen in phases, and a phase has rules. Business that is violating the rules could have an immediate shutdown order.
Lieutenant Governor Gov Hochul joins us this morning to discuss those rules and what they mean for us. Lieutenant Governor, thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me back.
All right, so New York City is the last part of the state entering into phase 2, but it's still not official. So what happens before Governor Cuomo signs off on this phase 2 for New York City?
Well, we should have an official answer literally in the next few hours when the governor gives his press conference. But what he is doing is, as what we've done from the very beginning, is making sure that we have every medical and data expert examining the numbers to make sure that we know that it's safe going forward. So right now, in these final hours, we're having global experts who've been engaged as part of our team to look at them. And then the governor will process that, talk to his local experts, our Commissioner of Health, Dr. Zucker, and also then announce it to the public this afternoon. So we're looking good, but we still want to make sure that we take every precaution necessary and make sure that the data is going to be bearing out the fact that it would be safe for New York City to reopen on Monday.
Right. Gotcha. Okay, so there's a lot of confusion, though, over the rules surrounding phase 2 specifically. Can you list some of the main rules to keep in mind?
Right. And again, when we say reopening, we don't mean a complete reopening. We talk about the phased approach, which has been so successful in making sure that we do it safely. We've not seen any major setbacks elsewhere. So here's the rules. When you go into your workplace, and now offices will be able to be open, but they'll be at 50% capacity. You'll have to continue hand sanitizing, wearing masks. You'll have to be socially distant from each other. Also, retail shops will be able to open, which is great. We need to get out there and support those little shops that have been shuttered for so many months, and they really need our support. But when you walk in there, again, there'll be markings on the floor showing where 6 feet apart is. Maybe cashless payment where you don't have to exchange money with someone. So there'll be restrictions like that. Everyone wearing a mask. The business doesn't have customers wearing a mask, you should not allow them. Businesses have the right to insist that people wear masks. So we'll be having outdoor dining. Also, a big one for a lot of people is being able to get back to a hair salon or a barber shop to get your long overdue haircut. It won't be all salon services in phase 2. It'll be those will come into phase 3. So, but really about 300,000 people will be getting back to work in the metropolitan area, and that's incredible. So we're looking forward to people doing it in a smart, safe way so you can get on to phase 3 in a matter of a few weeks.
All right, so you know the rest of the state has already moved into phase 3, as you mentioned, and you visited some of these areas. What does phase 3 look like?
Well, the big difference is indoor and outdoor dining. Now you can have indoor dining. So some of the restaurants that weren't able to be open in phase 2 can now be open indoor. 50% capacity, tables 6 feet apart. So there are restrictions, but these downtowns are so excited to start coming back. I've gone everywhere from Rochester down to Jamestown. I was in the southern tier yesterday, and there's an energy and excitement. The business owners can't wait to welcome back customers. And I was so impressed with the many business owners who said, we want to make sure that our customers and our employees are safe. And that's what we're asking every business owner. You have the weight on your shoulders now to make sure that there's not an outbreak in your facility. Following our guidelines, which come from the CDC from the very beginning, you will make sure that we're safe and that we can continue the next phases reopening, unlike what's happened in other states.
All right. Well, we are looking forward to it. Lieutenant Governor, thank you for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. Bye-bye.
All right.